How's it going? I wanted to show you guys the move that works every single time whenever you guys get attacked. The secret is to have a wingman, and in this case, you want to fly parallel to each other. So you can see right now, I can look at Alonso's 6 o'clock, so I can see everything at Alonso's 6, and Alonso can see everything at my 6 o'clock. And we're just flying right in tandem to each other. For context, we just escaped this dogfight and we're RTB because we're low on fuel and low on ammo. We also have Poi here who is on comms with us. He should have been right about here with us, but that's okay. Just how the battle took place and how things turned out. So what's going to happen here is we're flying together. This enemy is making a diving attack on us. We don't see him yet. Speed this up just a tad. All right, so right about here we see him. And so Alonso calls it out. And because I'm tailing Charlie, I need to make the break. So I wait until I feel like he's right about in gun range, and then we turn into each other. Okay, so now the enemy's choices are to either extend out because his shot has been spoiled, right? We defended against his potential diving attack on us, his boom and zoom attack on us. We defended against it. So his best option now is to just extend, get altitude, and make another pass later. Uh, or his other choice is to be completely greedy and turn left and try to make an attack on us, which is exactly what happens. And this is the poor choice, right? This is the poor choice, and this is where things go wrong. This guy did everything correct. He made a nice shallow dive. You can see this nice shallow dive. He went underneath us so that he could have a nice big shot of us instead of just a tiny like wings or whatever. He's got the big underbody of the plane. Everything looks very good, but unfortunately we defended against it, so the shot is spoiled. He should have continued on. So let's take a look and see what happens. All right, so he's going to do exactly what I said he should not do, which is make a left turn and engage in a two-circle turn fight with me. So what do I mean by that? So he is this guy right here. He is going to do a high yo-yo, come back down, and cut his turn, burn a lot of energy to do that, to get a shot on me. At the same time, I'm not as fast as he is. I'm going to do a high yo-yo, come back around, and then we'll almost do head-on pass, but I'm going to be a little bit higher than he is, just because he's turning so hard. What Alonso should have done, but did not do, is make the offensive maneuver, which is, so this is our two-circle turn fight. So Alonso should have switched his turn to make it a one-circle turn fight. So he would have turned inside our enemy, right? So if we were really like talking about, it would be like this, right? He would have turned inside the enemy and came around like this way. But since he's not, he's going a little bit faster than that, it would have been something more like coming around and then come inside the enemy like this. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. Again, this is just how the way the fight turns out. But this is the classic maneuver. This right here that I just described is classic maneuver. Alonso would have matched this guy with that one circle turn fight. This guy would have continued on, and Alonso would have been right here to make the shot. And I may have been able to get hit by the enemy right here, but probably would have been able to defend against it. That didn't happen though. That's the classic move, but that didn't happen. So let's take a look at what does happen. So we can see here, our enemy is making a high yo-yo. I'm matching him doing high yo-yo as well. I'm in a Typhoon. We're all in Typhoons versus a G6, so that means I'll be able to turn sharper than he can at slower speeds. Now, I talked about Poi earlier not being with us. That's okay. He was catching up, and that kind of gave him a nice opportunity to make a shot on our enemy. So Poi is coming in really hot and fast. He's going to So what's going to happen now is I'm going to make a split S like this, and Poi is going to come in and make a run on this guy as this guy continues his left turn, right? This guy has got, you know, bloody eyes for me trying to get a shot on me, but so he doesn't see Poi, he's distracted, right? So we'll see what happens. So Poi's making some shots. He's a little rusty. He hasn't played in a while, but that's okay. So there's that split S. Poi is like on his six, but if Poi doesn't make the shots, what'll end up happening is, take another picture here. So I will come under, oops, actually the wrong color. I'll come under and, uh, like this sort of thing, because typically most players will put the stick in their belly when they get attacked and pitch up. And so that'll give me an opportunity to make a shot as well if Poi doesn't get the guy. And then if I don't get him, you can see Alonso's coming around as well. So there'll be three passes, one from Poi, one from me, and one from Alonso. This guy has definitely made the wrong choice way back when he should have extended, and now he's paying for it. So Poi does make some connections here, maybe. There we go. You can see our guy is pitching up just like I said he would. I'm coming around to make a shot on him as well, but the enemy bails out. All right, so this is a key point for us. So now the enemy is destroyed. So what do we need to do? We need to link back up and continue in a direction so that we can cover each other's six again. So what we'll do is we'll say, hey, head 270 or head 180 or something like that. And so it may not be a perfect 270. We may not be in parade formation, but we're all flowing in that sort of same direction. So what we'll say is like flow 270. And so you'll see what happens is, I believe it's myself that says, all right, guys, let's head 270. And so all of us start turning. And then we're side by side again and ready for the next attack if it happens. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know.